Hello everyone. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome. This is our first of 2 videos for today. And we are going to start with online exclusives that are coming out this month and a mystery stamping, which I'm super excited about. I love doing mystery stampings with you guys. So as you're jumping on, if you'd please say hi, let us know that you're here. If you're new, let us know you're new so we can welcome you. My name is Jeri Mobley, for those of you that don't know me, also known as the Shameless Stamper. You can find me here on Facebook, or if you're watching this as a replay on YouTube, also I have a YouTube channel, which is Shameless Stamper, and also at shamelessstamper.com. So, that said, also, I am here on Facebook Live every Saturday and Sunday and some Fridays at 2 p.m. Central Time with lots of great videos. We do cards, scrapbooking, 3D projects, technique videos, craft organizing, and I also do a live on Tuesdays now. I do what I call a Tip Tuesday, which is a shorter little video. So I'm actually on 3 to 4 days a week, providing you with some creative inspiration. So please come join us live if you can. And if for any reason you can't, you can always watch my lives on replay here on Facebook for a short period of time. And then also on YouTube. If you'd like to know what lives are coming up, you can get my creative inspiration calendar. You can also find out what is coming up when you go to the, not that one, got them out of order, the events tab. If you go to that tab, then it'll pull up all of my upcoming events, which are posted there as well. So please join us live though, if you can, because it is so much more fun to chat with you guys. So I do appreciate it when you join live. As you're jumping on and saying hi, please don't forget to tell me what is in your cup. I am having my Chai Rooibos herbal tea with my local honey. Love this. So yummy. Nice and warm. Okay. Welcome everyone. Yes, welcome, welcome. Kimmy, Ruthie, Jeffrey, Jill, Lisa, Andrea, and everyone else. Please definitely say hi. By the way, as you comment, those go in as entries into my drawing that I do at the end of the video, and I'll do another one in a week for free products. So please be sure to comment throughout the video because every comment is an entry in the drawing. Hey, Judy. So thanks so much for joining me. Also, just a quick reminder, if you did get my text announcement, you probably already saw this, but we're actually going to be doing 2 videos today. I'm doing this scheduled one, which is the online exclusives with mystery stamping, and then I'm doing a drop-in on, well, I don't want to ruin it, but I'll give you a hint. May the 4th be with you, right? Okay. So today is the May the 4th, and so I have a little bit of fun that I'm going to do this afternoon after this video. So I hope you guys will join me for that. It's a card, I'll tell you that, for that card video. Okay. Ooh, lemonade. Oh, Mike's lemonade. I just saw that. Thank you so much for liking and sharing the video. Yes, thank you, Judy. For all of you who are willing to share the video, like the video, love the video, all the things, please do. It does help me out. Okay. You ordered all the card stock that was available. You mean there's no card stock left for the rest of us? That's not very nice, Jeffrey. Yeah, mushroom coffee is great. Anything mushroom that you're willing to, medicinal mushrooms that you're willing to partake in is really great. So, okay. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Marcia. Did I miss anybody else? Hey, Joyce. Hey, Kimmy. I think I said hi to you already, but I'm not sure, so I'm just going to say it again. Okay, so thanks for joining us. Let's get started with these online exclusives, and then we'll do our mystery stamping, which I'm super excited about. Now, there are a lot of online exclusives, and I did not purchase all of them because, well, you know, we all have limited funds. But I purchased several of them, so I do want to share the ones I've purchased already with you, and then as I get more, I'll try to share those with you as well. Because there are some other cute ones that I just haven't gotten yet, but I do plan to get. Okay. Yes, you're making the ribbon keepers. Those are awesome, aren't they? They're awesome. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. And let's get started. So first off, I'm going to show you this bundle, which you guys have probably already seen because I have a class coming up with this. But this is one of the new online exclusives for May called Party Piggy. And super excited about this one. So this one has your little pig in two parts so you can move his head around however you want. It has the what am I saying? Confetti, little flag pennants, and a little party hat. And then you have 4 different sentiments with really cute font. 2 of them are very punny. So we have I am so proud of you and what's shaken bacon, which I love. The other 2 are pretty normal. Let's party and happy birthday to you, but super cute. And then of course you can get the die set that coordinates with it. It includes the circle belly, which you need if you want to use the cute little circle shaker domes with our new, and there are, let's see, there's 12 in here. And you can get this awesome new loose shaker elements, which is so cool. So I'm going to try to get a little bit of it out here just to kind of show you the different stuff that's in here. So first off, you have these little, I'm going to try to show you the best I can here. These are little like tubes of unicorn skin. And when I say unicorn skin, I mean iridescent like cellophane, but they're little tubes. So super cute, little curls basically. And then you have lots of circles and stars in different colors that are also iridescent, which are awesome. So, and there's a ton of different colors in here. I didn't grab all of them with that one little pinch, so I can't. I'm trying to get some of the other colors, but there's orange, pink, yellow. I think there's even green in here. Yep, there's green. So it's all the colors of the rainbow. So super duper cute. Okay, so that's the loose. There's about 3 teaspoons of stuff in here. Is that right? I don't think that's right. There's probably more than that. I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot. So that is the Party Piggy, which for those of you that want to, let me show you the shaker belly one. For those of you that want to do the class, you can sign up through the 7th, but isn't that cute? That's what it looks like when you use the little shaker belly. So I love it. It's so cute. Okay. Next we have the beautiful Cheers and Sips. So this set is super cool. So this does come in a suite. You can buy all the products together if you like. And of course you can get the dies and the stamp set in a bundle and save 10%. So obviously this is a cocktail, if you will, type set. And so it also has this background piece, which I love, that is, I don't know how to describe that. It's kind of like stars, like little starbursts, but in a pattern. So we have that little background die too that you can use wherever you wish. This set also comes with paper. And this paper is in the catalog because there is a scrapbooking kit that you can also get, and you can get this with the stickers that go with the scrapbook kit as well. But this is the online exclusive part that is, you can get just the paper. And so you get this small cocktail style page with the back has the pink dots. We have the purples and greens with our green kind of little hatch lines. This one's awesome because you can stamp these on here and get like the background, which looks really cool. And so I love that, but you can also just use this as any kind of color block you like. Like you can use the color block for your strawberry or whatever, anything you want. And so you can use it for that too. And then you have the stars on the back. And then we have our cocktails in big size, which is super cute. You could, of course, fussy cut those out if you like. Although I will tell you the dies do cut out the main part of the drinks, like this, for instance, but it won't cut out the little special part. So if you want to, it's just easier to fussy cut those unless you're getting the ones that don't have any extra stuff around them. Okay, and then on the other side of that is the purple with the flowers. This is Blackberry Bliss for the main color there. And then we have all of our garnishes. We have, wow, this is such a beautiful color, Secret Sea with dots. Probably hard to see on screen. We've got flowers and our pumpkin pie stripe with, I think that's peach pie, actually. So, lots of colors in this particular set. I do love that. It's nice and colorful and really, really fun to play with. Okay, so that's the celebratory Sips paper. Also in the celebratory Sips bundle, besides the paper and the dies and the stamp set, you can get a couple more things. We have embossing folders called Glass and Gardens. And if you guys watched my video yesterday, you saw this one. So this one is like a flower kind of, I don't know, it's almost like a garland, I guess. So you have that. And then you've also got this, which is basically that same sort of star design I was talking about here. It's kind of like what it reminds me of is the design that you see on crystal. I think that's what they were going for with this. So you can see here it ends up at the top. So you have the main part that then just ends. So hopefully you guys can see that. Anyway, so there's that die bundle that you can, or die set that you can get these, I say die, I'm sorry, folders. These come together. Also, we have the embellishments, holographic resin dots. And so these are super cool. They're basically a clear dot, but they are holographic. And so that pulls all kinds of colors to them. And so they actually look a little green on screen and in person. It's pulling different colors from its surroundings to it. But it's basically a clear color. I will say that, I don't know if it's just my office, but I do tend to pull a lot of greens when I'm looking at it. And then finally, the ribbon. Now this ribbon may remind you of another ribbon that we have that is silver, because it's the same. It's just gold, which is awesome. So now we have silver and gold in this particular style of ribbon. This is called mesh ribbon. And so if you have the silver, then you know exactly what it looks like, but just in gold. So super excited for that. It's going to be great when Christmas time comes because we have silver and gold. I hope that we have tons of it. So that all is part of the celebratory Sips bundle, or suite rather. Okay. Hold on one second here. Y'all give me 1 second. Technical difficulties. Where did that go? Sorry, having an issue. Okay, while I'm trying to figure that out, let me pull this other set out. So we have another suite of products that, you thought it was a fence piece. That's what you said. Okay. I was like, wait, what? Okay. So this one is the Inspirations A Bloom stamp set and die set. And, sorry, that's not right. I need that one. Okay. I was on the wrong video, you guys. Apologize for that. Okay. So this one is super cool. I am not a huge floral set person, but I do get some of our flower things because I do like flowers. It's just not my go-to. I tend to like the cute stuff better. But this set is really cool, probably because the flowers are a little more cutesy for one. So I do really like that. And so both are pretty. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like it. Okay. So, sorry, I'm trying to check on the comments here. Oh, you're still on the fence about the sips, the cheers and sips, the celebratory sips suite. Hey guys, everybody that's joined since we started. If Jeffrey doesn't post where he gets his mushroom tea, I can send you something on that, Kimmy. Just remind me. Okay. And thank you to all of you who shared the video. I appreciate that. I see some of your comments on here, and I appreciate you putting it on here. Okay, so these are the two-step flowers. So you have 1, 2, 3 different flowers and a leaf, and then a center. And so you have the these darker areas are the kind the part that fills it in, right? And then you've got the details. So it's a two-step flower, and then you've also got the dies that coordinate with the flowers, plus a detailed piece that just embosses for the inside, and you can use that separately if you like. And then you've got some extra leaves over here and the stems and some other separate petals and little baby flowers as well. And then you have these two beautiful ovals. So this one is plain and this one has a dotted outside to it. It's actually a frame, so it is cut here and here. So it cuts this and then a smaller oval. So you have two different options for oval sizes plus a framed dotted piece as well. So really cool set. Along with this set, there is this amazing paper, which I have to say, I think the thing that draws me to it the most is this front page with all of the colors. So it goes from red to purple here, and you can see it has different things in all the colors. I love that. But let me show you all the sheets here. So we have, oh, by the way, as we're going along through these products, I want you guys to decide what you want me to use for our mystery stamping, okay? So far we've done the cheers and sips. I am not going to include Party Piggy in the mystery stamping because I've already done cards doing that for class, but we're going to play with something else that I haven't played with before. So the cheers and sips, the impressions in bloom, that's what we've done so far that you can choose from. Okay, so anyway, there's this sheet, and on the back of it we have the yellow squares. Yellow, they're kind of like I mean, they're lines like a crosshatch, but they're not perfect, so they're a little bit wobbly, which is really cute. Oh, have fun. Okay, and then we have this page here. Let me move this out of the way so you can see a little bit better. By the way, doesn't that go nicely with this sheet? Oh my gosh. Okay, so you have this sheet here that has several different, well, it basically has all the colors on it. And then you have your purple on the back. So if you ever don't like a front, you know you always will like the back, because I love these back more subtle sides for sure. So then this one has Pool Party on the back. Now this is probably my favorite sheet just because it has sunflower / daisy looking flowers on it. And then we have the green. This one, more flowers, of course. We have that pattern for the back, which is in the Strawberry Slush. I do love this Cool Tones paper here also, and then another green with lines. So, really beautiful paper. Okay, so you have the paper, you have the stamps and the dies, and then we also have an embossing folder. This is called Pressed Flowers, and if you look at it, so it's going this way, you can see it's sort of like almost like baby's breath is what it reminds me of. That's what all of these little flowers sort of look like. So, and it has a nice open space too. So, really pretty. And then we also have these foiled frames and labels ephemera pack. And I'm going to open this up with you just so you can see it. This has got 6 sheets. I want to cut the actual labels, so give me a second here. Make sure I get this smoothly. It's packaged tightly. Okay, so this has 6 sheets, and I think it's 2 of each. Yeah. So it looks like this. You have all these different sheets. There's 2 of each. Some of these are quite large, some of them are more medium, and then what I'd call more normal size labels as well. So you have these really beautiful frames and labels, and so it's a 2-layered thing. So you have this one, and then you have another layer. Do you see that? This layer is just the frame here. So you have a label and a frame in each shape, and you have 2 of each sheet. So really cool. These are going to make some wonderful cards and tags and things like that as well. And finally, we have the Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink gems. Technically, there's also clear in here. So you have Strawberry Slush, Pretty in Pink, Strawberry Slush, Pretty in Pink, there we go, and clear, and they have gold glitter in them. And so these are gems. Yes, I've used some of them already. I've used a line from each one of these. So there are more than this when you get it. There are 150, so you get 50 of each color. Really love these. So that is the Floral Impressions suite of products. Okay, now moving on from the suite of products, real quick, I'm going to show you this specialty paper, which I think is lovely. This is the Flower Garden Foils. And by the way, there are item numbers on all these if you want to copy that down. So there are 2 sheets of each of these, and each one of these colors, the sheets are 2 different designs. So as you can see, we have flowers, and then this, it reminds me of the bamboo seats. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I don't know if you can see that pattern on there. So you have little bitty flowers, and you have that pattern as well on these foil sheets. Okay? And in each of these colors, so we have the I almost said boho blue, not boho blue. Cloud cover, I think it's pretty, and is it Pretty Pink? No, this is, what is this one? Yeah, I'm not sure right off the top of my head. And Strawberry Slush, it might be, it almost looks like it's Moody Mauve, but we won't have Moody Mauve anymore, so I'm not sure. That might have been an oversight on their part, I don't know. But anyway, really beautiful colors, and super beautiful paper. Does anybody know if that's supposed to be Pretty in Pink or Moody Mauve? I don't remember, to be honest with you, but they are gorgeous. Okay. Then we have a couple more things. I love this this bundle. So this is a bundle that has the hybrid folder and dies in it. This is Sunrise Sailing, which I love. And as you can see, you have 3 parts in the bundle. You can buy these together as one item, or you can buy this as one item, or you can buy this as a bundle and save 10%. On all of it. So the dies have 2 different wave pieces. You have the sailing boat that cuts this one out and works with the folder, which I'll show in just a second. And then you have pieces to make your own little sailboats. Outside of that, you have clouds and little birds. Super cute. So for the hybrid part, all of our hybrid folders work this way. So you can use the folder all by itself, run paper through it, and you get this beautiful design, as you can see. Okay, But you can also take this die, and I can pop this in here, and it's gonna kind of, it doesn't really click in place, but it kind of has a place where it settles and you can feel that it's in the right place. You put your piece of paper on here, you close it, and you run that through your machine, and it will cut out and emboss this piece, cuts and embosses this piece, and so you have a separate piece for your sailboat than you do for everything else. So you can do that. You can use a small piece and just do the sailboat, not worry about what's left over, or you could be trying to get the full image as well. It's up to you. I really love this set. I kind of want to play with this one today, but if y'all want to play with something else, I understand. Okay, so that is the Sunrise Sailing Bundle. And then I also got, like I said, there's a million different things that I didn't get that I cannot wait to get, like the popcorn one. There's so many cute ones. There's a jar one that's super cute. I just couldn't afford it all right away, guys, so I will show more later. Okay, oh good, he posted it there, Jeffrey. Jeffrey posted it for you. Kimmy, was it Kimmy that was looking for it, I think? You like the paper, Kimmy, the foil paper or the flowers? Okay, and then we have this one called More Messages, and this is so cool. If you've ever seen one of these die sets, I love it. So this is basically a background die. It is a background stamp. It is one big stamp. What's fun about these is that you can use them for background images, but if you get the die set with it, then it will cut out all of the, it doesn't line up with the image, right? Sorry, hold on. Let me show it to you this way. It will cut out all of these sentiments. The image is a little bit smaller than the actual thing, which is so cool. So you can stamp this out in, like I recommend, you know, stamping it out in white a couple times with different inks, maybe in vanilla a couple times with different inks, and then with your basics like black or something like that. And then you could even do white ink on, or rather embossing on black, things like that. And then you just cut them all out and you have a whole bunch of ready-made sentiments that you can reach for whenever you need them. Or you can just do it as you go and have those sentiments ready to be used later. So this is called More Messages, and I do love my sentiments, so I thought this was a really awesome set. All right. So that's all the sets that I purchased. So now my question to you is, which of these, I'm going to just grab the bundle part, which of these bundles do you guys want to use today? And we will take a vote here for our, so we have Cheers and Sips, so I'll write Sips. We have a Bloom, Impressions of Bloom, and we have Sailing. So if everybody will vote real quick, I do appreciate all of you are here live so that we can actually have a true mystery stamping and decide what we're playing with. And decide what we're going to do along the way. Okay, so, let's see. Kimmy, is that your vote, flower? Yeah, okay. So Kimmy's vote is flowers. Two from the left? You mean, wait, what? Hold on. Marcia, can you be more specific? There's only 3 sets. So if you want to do 1, 2, 3, that works. Or you said 2 from the left, that would be the one on the right. I'm not sure if that's what you mean or not. So just want to be sure. Okay, so Jill says, and don't vote more than once. Okay, Jill says Sailing. Kelly says Sailing. Marsha, you want the blooms. Okay, sorry, I was just wanted to make sure I was understanding what you were saying. Sandy says sailing. Kathy Zaramba says sailing. Simone, hey Simone, says the cheers and sips. Darlene says the sailing one. Ruthie says impressions a bloom. Phyllis wants the flowers, as does Pauline. They had something similar to that before. Yeah, yes, they've had other ones in the past. Yes, she's talking about the sentiment set. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Judy, did I already get your... Please pull it down to 1 if you would. Okay, Marcia says number 2. This is number 2. Lisa says sips. Martha says sips. Flo says sips. Yeah, I need you to pick one, Judy. Marcia, let's see. Oh, okay. Katie says flowers. Lisa, I think I got yours already. Try not to vote twice, guys. Anybody else want to vote? I do need Judy to say whether she wants sips or sailing. Did I take your vote twice, Marcia? Oh, I did, didn't I? Sorry. Thank you for being honest. Oh, goodness. It's raining there again. Judy says sailing. Okay. Okay, was there anybody else? Anybody else want to vote which one of these we're going to use? So it looks like we have a tie unless anybody else votes, and that's between these two. Oh, no, I didn't, Lisa. I got it. But thank you. So I think I'm going to pick the sailing one just because that's the one I'm leaning towards personally. I really want to do this one. So if that's okay with everybody, we'll go ahead and do that one. All right, so let me grab the other things that go with this. Sorry, I say the other things that go with this. There's not anything else that goes with this. What am I thinking? Okay. Oh, I've got one other thing to show you. I forgot. For whatever reason, and I didn't even realize it until just the other day, the Stampin' Right markers are in the online exclusives. And I don't know why they've chosen to do it that way exactly, but for some reason they are. So you can pick these up in the online exclusives, but regardless, all the other stuff in the colors will be available same time on the 6th, okay? So all the online exclusives for May, as well as everything from the brand new catalog. So if you guys need a new catalog, let me know. Everything in here will be available starting on the 6th, which is Tuesday. And we'll be doing a walk through the catalog on Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central. Okay, so I have some ideas that people have thrown out there. I just kind of looked around to see what people had done. And I have to tell you, there's some really great ideas out there. One of the ones that I absolutely love is one of my team members did a design with this. So you can see these little pieces. They're stripes for your sail. And she did that part in red and did the base of the boat in navy. And it was so beautiful because it's in the sailing colors. So, and I think it was Andrea. Was it on you, Andrea, or was it Becky? I can't remember who did it. And they posted it on the team page, which I thought was super cute. So we can do something like that if you guys want to, or I can do something with the smaller sail ships. It's completely up to you guys, because this is a craft with me, type situation. So we're going to do whatever you guys want to do. So we can make a card, we can make a tag, etc. And for those of you who jumped on since the beginning, I am doing a second video today for May the 4th. So we'll do that after this video. So you won't want to miss that. And it is a card. Okay. So my question is, would you guys like to see me do this in typical nautical colors, so the like navy, white, and red, or would you like me to do it in something different? So this is a yes or no question. Yes for nautical colors, no for something different. So everybody vote. Yes for nautical colors, no for something different. So it must not have been you, Andrea, since you didn't say yes, it was me. I think it might have been Becky. I couldn't remember who it was. Okay, Judy, C, Simone, Phyllis, Martha. Oh my gosh. Yes, you did do the popcorn one, Andrea. That one was awesome. I don't know that I even need to write this down, because it looks like most of you want me to. Does anybody else wish to vote? 2, 3. Let's see. Oops. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How did we get to sailing? What do you mean? So the bloom and the sailing were tied. So I voted for sailing. I was the tiebreaker. You were hoping for something different. Sorry. Okay. So it looks like the yeses have it. So we're going to go ahead and push forward with basically a nautical theme. So the first thing we're going to do is, I mean colors. So the first thing we're going to do is make our sailboat. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut a piece, and this will be cool because it'll show you what I'm talking about with these dies and cutting this out. So what we need is we need a piece that's the size of our ship. So this is about 2 3/4 by 3 1/2. So I'm just going to grab a piece of white that is about that size. Let's see. Got some scraps in here. So what did I say? 2 3/4. Sorry, I've got hiccups. By 3 1/2. Okay. So we'll go this way with this. Okay. And I'm going to stamp this with gray, I think, or brown. Which color would you guys like me to use for the base of the, like this is wood and this would be wood, but I don't know if I want this part to be brown. So should we do gray or brown or black? Gray, brown, or black for the basic part of that. We're going to do our coloring within that, but gray, brown, or black. Everybody vote. So probably it would be most likely either basic gray, early espresso, or memento ink. So if you guys would pick between those three. All right, I have a vote for gray from Martha and from Phyllis. Pauline and Kathy. That's Kathy Zaramba. Kelly and Simone. All say gray. Okay. The grays have it. We'll move with gray. All right, so I'm going to take this sailboat. This is my first time using this stamp set. Okay, so we're going to take the big sailboat out of here. Just pop it on there for right now. And we're going to stick this on a block. I'm actually going to use the E block because it's a little big, I think, for the D. And we're going to use our basic gray. Okay, Lisa. So this is a dark gray. That'll look nice. And we're just going to pop this on here. Now, yes, you technically could stamp this after if you prefer. However, I will say this. It is, in my opinion, easier to stamp first because once you have embossing on the piece, it's harder to get a good, nice, clean stamp. Okay? So we'll clean that off. And then I'm going to grab my Real Red. So that was basic gray. I'm going to grab Real Red. And we're going to do the inside piece. You could do Poppy, I suppose, but we'll go this direction with it. And then we also need navy because I'm going to do the inside of the boat in navy. We'll start with the red part. So we're going to pop that on here. And we're just going to add these stripes. Hopefully straight. That looks pretty good. Cute. All right, get that cleaned off. And then we're gonna grab the inside of the boat. Wait, oh, I already did, sorry. And we need Night of Navy. You could also use Misty Moonlight if you wanted to. I could totally see that working as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and use Night of Navy. Let's close that up. So far we've used basic gray and Real Red. You guys see that? Maybe I'll put them over here. Basic gray and Real Red is what we've used so far. It doesn't want to stay there. Okay. And so then we'll use navy for the inside of the boat. So I really think it was Becky. It's too bad she's not watching because then we could be sure, but I think it was her that used this. So we're just going to try to get this in here lined up. Does it have to be perfect? No. This is kind of one of those art styles that if it's a little off, it really doesn't matter. Or you could always fill it in with blends if you prefer. So there's that option as well. So that's our color palette so far is Night of Navy, Real Red, and Basic Gray. We're also going to add some Balmy Blue to this color palette. Can you guys see that if I put it right there? I know it's going to shadow some things for a minute, but okay, so then what we're going to do once we've done we'll just move that out of the way for right now. It's shadowing everything. So then we're going to take our piece here, our sailboat, and I'm going to get that stuck in there. Okay. So then what I do is I put this down, and no, that's not correct. I realize that. But I'm going to move it. And if you want to, I have to say, this is a trick that you can do. Get your little thing, your boat stuck in there correctly for this. I wouldn't do this if you were doing an embossing folder, but I'm going to hold it with some tape on my actual If you want the outside part embossed, I'm just trying to get the sailboat. I wouldn't do this, but for this I can. So I'm going to put my sailboat here, and I'm going to get it lined up. It's just easier because I'm trying to line up multiple things here. And then you can even take a piece of washi tape and hold that down if you want to. Though I'd be careful about where you place it so that it doesn't get cut. Sorry, it slid. Let me get it back in place. All right, so I'm going to add it like right here. Hopefully that'll hold it right. I'm going to pinch this and hopefully hold everything where it's supposed to be. So you guys hopefully can see what I did there. And then we're going to run this through our embossing machine, my boss, with the number 4 plate. Okay. Now, actually, before I put that away, I think I'm going to do, so you can see there's my ship cut out and embossed. And this side I can just throw away because I'm not keeping that for any reason. My tape likes it though. There we go. Okay. I am going to take this out as well. Actually, let me move this for just a minute, because on this next piece I'm not going to need it. I really just wanted it there so that it didn't slide while I was trying to get this sailboat lined up. Okay, so then we want blue, right? Because we need it to look like water and all the things. So I'm going to use Balmy Blue, or you could use, for instance, you could use this for like the sky if you wanted to. We have the Everyday Skies Designer Series paper. Sorry, you can't really see it, but that has like the clouds and stuff in it. But I want to use the embossing folder. So I'm going to grab Balmy Blue. Let's see, do we have a piece that's big enough? I might. Let's see how big this piece is. That'll work. All right, so I'm going to put this in here, and you can see here's the back. I can see where my design is, so I can try to get that lined up where I want it, because I do want it to be straight first of all. And I think I'm going to come up a little bit. I don't need as much water as all that. A little bit more. Let's go right about there. I want to get all the clouds. I like the clouds. Do you guys like the clouds? It keeps moving, sorry. I'm trying to get it straight. I think I'm going to tape it down, because it is definitely moving. It's a very thick embossing folder, so I'll just put a little bit of tape right there. That should hold it still. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, that looks good. So that's about where it'll be. That's the back side. So here's the front. And I'm going to grab my embossing machine here again. And so I just have the base plate and then the number 4 plate. And we'll run that through. Okay. Now I can go set that down there for a minute. I am going to cut out some of the clouds, but we'll get to that. Okay. So this pops out of here. And oops, I need to put my die back. Don't leave your die in your folder, you'll forget where it is. If you're anything like me. How many of you have done that before? Just curious. Ask me how I know. Okay, so I could totally use this sailboat on another card if I want to. Also, I totally did not mean to cut that out. I meant to have a background without it. So I'm going to end up using this another time with this guy because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. And I actually I do want a piece of Balmy Blue that is just embossed. How many of y'all were yelling at me? Oh, that was my last piece of cardstock that size too. That's okay. I'm going to decide what size I want here. Okay, so I think we'll do, let's do 3/4 by 5. That'll give us some room for layers. Okay. Let's try that again, y'all. Oh, what would you do without me if I wasn't making mistakes, right? So this time we're going to run through just the embossing folder. No, let's see. I might even put it off to the left. I kind of like that. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to put it off to the left a little bit. You could center it, whichever way you prefer is fine. And I'm going to put this in here. Let's try that again with our 4 plate. And voila, I have the right thing. Okay. While I've got my machine out, I'm going to go ahead and cut a few of our clouds. I might just cut 2. Let's see, can I fit that on there? Okay, we'll cut a couple clouds because I can cut one of these in half and that'll make it seem like 3. That's one of the things I used to wonder why they only put 2, and then I realized, well, because you don't really need 3. Technically, you only need 2. Okay, so now we have some clouds. And there's our background piece. Okay, so these clouds will end up in our sky. Whoops, but we'll get to that in a minute. So our little ship is going to go on top, our sailboat is going to go on top of the other sailboat, but we can add some color to our waves to make this a little bit darker also. So, why are we talking about clothes? Okay, so I'm going to grab, let's see, do you guys think this would look better? I'm trying to decide. Do we want, I can't decide what I want to do. So if it was me, I would rather the part down here be darker and this be white, but I didn't do that with the embossing folder. I probably should have. I could still do it. Let's try it. You guys want to try it? Let's. I'm going to grab my Balmy Blue. We're going to just fill this up with Technique. And I'm going to add Balmy Blue to the waves. And you can see I'm trying to get it just on the top parts here. I got a little bit here, so I'm going to just wipe that away. You could use a Q-tip if you prefer, that's fine. And this is going to be the hard part because I already embossed this. I've got to get it perfect. So I'm going to pop it on there, right where it was. We're experimenting together. It's okay. I'm going to run this through again as though it hadn't been embossed already. So I have that ink on there, and now it's going to leave an ink impression. And once you've done this, you do want to clean your folder off, of course. Give me a second to move all this. All right, perfect. Make sure you clean this off. I'm going to wait till later. Okay, so that'll get a little bit lighter as it sits. And then I'm going to grab my Whisper White ink and my Whisper White dauber. And we're going to take this and we're going to add some white very carefully to these top edges. So it looks a little like foam, basically, on the waves. So you just want to be really careful that you're only going over the part that's sticking up. So I've got a very light hand. Going over our foamy waves here. Just like that. So that'll make it a little bit lighter than the blue up here and a little bit darker than the blue up here. You can also add a little bit to your clouds if you want to. So there are some clouds up here. It'll add a little bit of wispiness to the sky. Just like that. All right, can you see that? I hope. So we have, you can see this is already lightening up, this light part. So we have the sea now has a little bit darker color, and it's a little bit mottled, which I love. And then our waves have a little bit of white on them, and so do our clouds. It's soft, but that's kind of what we want. So, okay. If it was really stark, it would actually look kind of funny. All right. So we've added that. Now, the next part of this is what sentiments do you guys want to use? We have so many great sentiments here. So we've got our little ship, because this is going to kind of determine the next step. So, do we want to use congratulations, you deserve the best, you're destined for great things, happy retirement, best wishes? This is really great for graduation coming up, you guys. So you're destined for great things would be really great for graduation. You know, as you can see, there's 2 water stamps here too, which are great for if you're not using the embossing folder. You can make water for that. So tell me what you guys want to do. Congratulations, you're destined for great things, best wishes, happy retirement, ahoy. Y'all tell me. Okay, so it looks like we have 1 vote so far, and that's Jill. She wants congrats. Anybody else? Nobody else cares? Okay. Michelle wants the destined for great things. Okay. Flo wants best wishes, which can also be used for happy birthday, right? Or you could grab a happy birthday stamp out and add happy birthday to this. Okay. Katie also wants best wishes. Phyllis says congrats. Darlene says destined for great things. Ruthie says congrats. The great things could be on the inside. Yes, it could. But so I'm just talking about the outside. Jeff wants ahoy. Judy likes ahoy. Are you voting for ahoy then, Judy, or did you vote for something else? I can't remember now. Because remember, you can only vote once. Okay, let's see. I think she's voting for ahoy. Okay. Only vote once. Okay, Katie, didn't you already vote? You said best wishes. Don't vote more than once, guys. You're confusing me. Andrea says destined for great things. Martha says ahoy. Pauline says best wishes. Kathy Zaramba says congrats. Okay, we've got like a really close tie here, so if everybody will vote for what they want, if they haven't already, I'd appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I got you, Judy. Who else? Come on, guys. That's not everybody. Yes, I got it, Judy. 1, 2, 3. I got it. It's there. There are 3 votes for ahoy, and it includes you. Anybody else? Wow, that is such a split, you guys. Okay, so it looks like congratulations are winning. So here's what I will tell you is if I was going to do one of the shorter ones, I probably would have put the sentiment here. So you're destined for great things would have been really nice right here. Ahoy would have been really nice here. But the bigger ones, the longer ones, happy retirement, best wishes, and best wishes you could split up. You could probably still get that there. But congratulations, I'll probably put it down here at the bottom. So that's why I needed to vote for that next. Okay, my next vote that I want you guys to tell me is what do we want our 2 layers out here to be? They can be red and white. Don't tell me which order you want them in. Just tell me what you want the colors to be. They can be red and white. They can be red and navy, or they can be navy and white. Okay, so red and white. We'll do order in a minute. Red and navy, or navy and white. We're going to do a layer and then the card back, the card itself. So those are the 3 combos. So please pick your combo and only vote once. If I say your name and say what the combo is, you'll know that I got your vote. This is our color palette at this point. Nice color palette, right? Okay, so red and white, red and navy, or white and navy for our 2 layers out here. Okay, so starting off, we have Kathy Zaramba voting for red and navy. Jill says red and navy. Pauline says red and navy. Michelle says red and navy. I see a pattern. Phyllis says navy and white. Martha says red and navy. Jeff says red and navy. I have an itch on my wrist, you guys. I don't know why. It's driving me crazy. Ruthie says red and navy. Simone says red and navy. Okay, I see a pattern and I'm going to go with it. Thank you, Katie. Navy and white. I'm sure that some of you will disagree. Okay, so since we're doing red and navy, my next question for you is, do you want red closest to the card and then navy for the card base, or do you want navy closest to the card and red for the card base? So what I want you to vote for is the card base. So you want navy to be the outside or red to be the outside? Starting now. So red on the outside or navy on the outside. That means the opposite will be closest to the card as far as color goes. Excuse me. So which card base? Do you want navy on the outside or red on the outside? I know this always makes our videos go a little bit longer, but... Okay, so I have Darlene, I have navy. I don't know what that means, Katie. Be specific, red or navy. Andrea says red for the card base. Kathy says red. Pauline says navy. Michelle says red. Jill says red. Simone says red. Flo says red. Martha says navy. Ruth says navy. Judy says navy. Jeffrey, I don't know what that means. Which one do you want the card base to be, red or navy? Which one? Whichever other one will be what's closest to this piece. So we're going to have a layer under here and then the card base. So if I do a navy card base, red will be on top of that between this and the card base. If I do a red card base, navy will be between this and the red card base. Okay, so you want red. Okay. Simone wants navy. Katie wants red. And Phyllis wants navy. Oh, you guys, this is so close today. Very, very close. Anybody else? Give one more second for anybody else to vote. Okay, red it is. All right, so we're gonna grab a piece of navy for our layer, and we're gonna make a red card base. So we'll cut that in half, and we'll score that at 4 1/4. And then this piece we'll do, I think I'll do an even layer. Do I want to do an even layer? Yeah, I think I'll do an even layer. We'll try that. So 4 by 5 1/4. Gotta run now. All right, so let's fold this. Now you could also make your layers so that these two things are a little bit different. Like you could have just a 1/16 of an inch and then a little bit more for your card base. It's up to you. I went ahead and made them even. Let's see if we like that. So we'll put the navy here. And then we haven't added our sailboat on here yet, but it'll look like that. And then we've got this piece here. And then we'll add our clouds to that as well. Okay, so also I need a sentiment piece. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the congratulations from here. What do we want to ink that in? Probably red, huh? Red or navy? Y'all want to choose an ink color? So there's our congratulations. Let's get a sentiment strip. I think I think this will work. We've got the textured. These are awesome. If you haven't gotten these textured note dies yet, oh my gosh, I love these. Yep, that'll work. So we're going to take a piece of white. I don't think I had... I think this strip I cut off is too short. Maybe not. Is it? Oh my gosh, it's almost perfect. I don't think I want to chance that. Let's grab a bigger piece. All right. Oh yeah, okay. So for sure red. That's what I'm seeing. Whoops. So sorry, I just knocked all my inks over. Okay. So we're gonna take our sentiment here. Congratulations. And we'll pop that on there. So yes, with congratulations being the sentiment, you could so do you're destined for great things in the inside. So by all means, you could do that for graduation type cards and probably other things, which I have very firmly in mind because my son is graduating. I've already got a card for him, so this won't be for him, but I might use this as a high school graduation card for someone. Or something else entirely. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick that on there, throw this in my embossing machine, run it through. I love how it just pops out the other side and bam, you have your die, which is awesome. So this particular die has the stitching edge around the outside, but these dies all have a different edge, which are so cool. I mean, some of them are repeated, but they're really neat. I love these textured note dies. So if y'all haven't picked these up, they're awesome. Love my shapes. Okay. So we did that. That's great. Okay, so we've got this going on. So cute. We'll have our little sentiment that will pop down here. Not sure where yet. I kind of want to put some birds on here too. What do you guys think? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and we can just lay this on here flat if we want to. It does have some height to it because of the embossing, or we can put it up on dimensionals. You guys say whether or not you want me to put it on dimensionals. And then we could put some birds in the sky right here. And I could add clouds in other places. There are some birds right here. They're hard to see though. They are embossed, but the stamp set also has birds. So we can add those on top of that. Where's the birdie? Here he is. I think I could stamp that on top so you wouldn't even see the bird. So I might do that. And then put like another one over here somewhere. I'll probably do it in navy. I'm gonna try it. Oh yes. Oh yes. I'm not sure we want to put the third one yet. Hold on. We'll wait for that. Okay, let's try this. We're gonna add clouds first. Let's put this one here. So only a couple of you want it on dimensionals, huh? All right. I think I'm going to put that one up top. Like that. So I've only got 3 for dimensionals. Wow. All right, so then this cloud I'll add one up here. Dimensionals, please. Flo decided to be nice about it. She said, please. All right. So you can see I'm doing all this to the card front before I add it to the layers. That way I can cut off these extra pieces and recycle those. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go with dimensionals. So I'm going to add this on first to our layer here. I am going to put embossing, because it's an embossed folder, I'm going to put, adhesive all the way around just to make sure it lays flat. And you can see how much that's changed. Isn't that beautiful? That's a really cool technique. I love doing that with my embossing folders. And we'll pop this on here. So cute. You could choose to have the clouds go further to the blue if you wanted to. That'd be cute too. We're also going to grab an insert and pop it on the inside. And yes, I'm going to add a couple birds to the inside, and we'll add one more there. All right. We'll add dimensionals to this guy. I'm actually going to cut one in half. Yeah, I could use my little skinny ones, but I'm just going to use, I like the long skinny approach for this better. So I'm just going to do that rather than the little ones. So we'll pop these. We'll pop this rather on here. Oops. Where our boat is. So cool. Isn't this adorable? I love this set. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Okay. Now for the sentiment, we just want to put it straight on there. I think I'm going to bring it over to the right. I don't know if I'm feeling center or right. I think I'm kind of feeling having it over to the right. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to add this on with dimensionals. You like how it's coming out? Good. So we'll put 3 on here. And yes, I'm intentionally putting this one over further because I am going to have it go off the card front and I want to be able to cut it. If I knew I was going to do that, I could have moved my congratulations over even more, but that's okay. It's fine. It works. And then I'll just flip it over and trim that off. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Now, if I didn't want to do these birds, we also have the gold, we also have these gold birds. There's 2 different types. These look a little more like a swallow than what you would see, you know, out at sea. So I do like the stamped version better, but that is always an option. And you could, of course, add embellishments to this if you'd like to, but I kind of like it like this. I mean, do you guys think I should add embellishments? I don't know. I do. I might add, well, I don't know. I think I kind of like it as is. What do you guys think? Oh, we need to make an envelope. So I'm going to grab my inks again. So I'm going to grab Basic Gray. I'm glad you like it. Hopefully everyone likes it. And we'll pop this on here. And then we need Real Red. For our stripes. Yeah, I should have just done this while I was doing the card, but oh well. And then the boat part in Night of Navy. And a couple birds probably too. What do you think? Oh, I'm glad you like it. And then we'll do a couple birds up here too. Maybe one more. Me and my threes. Okay. It's hard not to. It would have worked, but it's fine. Okay, so that is quite a color palette. So beautiful for this. So there is our card. And using the beautiful Sunrise Sailing bundle, put all this in here. Yes, I could have cut out some birds too. This still has ink on it. I'll just clean that off in a minute. I just rinse it off. So you have your Sunrise Sailing bundle, and we made that adorable card using this, right? So good. Okay, stick around. I am going to do quick announcements and then the drawing for free product. I'm going to jump off and I'm going to get back on, and we are going to do a card just for those of you who love Star Wars, because today is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. We're going to do another video. So it's a special drop-in video that I'm doing, and I don't want you guys to miss it. So be sure to come back. I'm going to just jump off, move stuff, and start over, basically. Okay, so before I do that, though, let's go ahead and do quick announcements so you guys know what's going on. All right. So I have one spot left for the paper share. If anybody wants to do it, you need to contact me today. I had 2 spots left yesterday. I filled one of them. So please, please, please text me today if you're interested in being part of the paper share. It's $32 plus shipping. If you want any of the add-ons, let me know that at that time. But just text me and let me know if you'd like to do the paper share, because I have 1 slot left. That said, if you are a demonstrator, or you didn't want all the paper, but you do want the card kits that come with it, you can get the card kits and the PDF and access to the live for $17 plus $5 shipping, or you can get just the PDF and access to the live for $13. So if you'd like either of those options, let me know that also right away, because especially the card kit ones, because we have to make sure we get all those done together. Okay, I do have my June card class that's been open for a while. It closes on the 7th. If you guys want this, don't miss it. This is using one of those wonderful online exclusives, Party Piggy, which you guys saw today, that has the cute little domes and all the things, right? So let me show you the cards that we're making for this. You don't have to buy the dies. You only need the stamp set to complete the cards. However, having the dies means you can make the shaker cards, which are so cute. Then again, if you are okay cutting these pieces out and you have a circle that's a big enough or correct size, you could maybe make that work as well. But I really, really love just having the die set with these type of things, and it's actually a pretty darn good price point. So here's the first card using all 5 of our new in colors plus the pretty in pink, which is so perfect for little piggies. I wish they'd had something about toes in this, but they didn't. So that one says, let's party. This one says, happy birthday to you. We also have the I am so proud of you. Look at that. It's the same sentiment I used today. That sentiment piece, I mean. And then finally, our shaker, which is awesome. What's shaken bacon? So cute. So if you'd like to do this class with me, all you need to do to sign up for any of my events is text me, and I'll get you signed up right away. Also, by the way, this class, as all of my classes and clubs, comes with an add-on layout, and here it is, guys. Yes, so cute. Done in a 3-color scheme. We've got Shy Shamrock, Strawberry Slush, and Pretty in Pink, all in colors. Isn't that cool? 2 of them are from last year, 1 is from this year, and I did ham it up, but if you want a different sentiment, just let me know when you sign up. So cute. We also have some of those great dies, those textured edges dies, and an embossing folder featured in this one. All right, so that is the June card class. Also, just a quick reminder, June 14th is the cutoff for the In Color Club. If you guys want all of the beautiful colors that are coming in our annual catalog, our In Colors for 25 through 27, if you'd like these 5 colors in all the things, be sure to sign up for the In Color Club so that I can help you out. That you will get 1 each of the 5 months, June, July, August, and November, and October. I left out October. June, July, August, October, and November. It includes cardstock, ink pads, refills, the blends combo, the Stampin' markers, the designer series paper, the ribbon, and a special kit from me for each of those months in each of the colors. Also, you will get a free pack as a gift from me of the In Color flat pearls, which are super beautiful. So don't miss out on that. It is due on the 14th of each of those months. $66 a month plus shipping if I need to ship it to you. And this is a really great club to be a part of. I have some of you do it every year. And so I hope you'll join me for that. Sign up anytime between now and June 14th. All right. Last but not least, if you'd like to receive my Creative Inspiration calendar totally for free, all you need to do is sign up for my email list by texting me your email, and I will get you signed up for this. You will receive this calendar on or around the 25th of every month. It includes all of my Facebook Lives, and then every other day on the calendar has a creative prompt for you, so you can do something creative every day, which is so great for us. It also includes my Facebook Live details and my contact information should you need me with comments, questions, concerns, etc. I'm always here for you. All right, hope you guys enjoy those calendars. That is all of the comments. That is all of the announcements. So now it is time for our prize drawing. I need some caffeine, apparently. My brain is not working. Not that it ever is, really, but, you know, there are days that are worse. Paper shares are awesome. Is that what you said? Yeah, thank you. And ours is more than a paper share. It's a party because we do the card kits and all the things too. So it's awesome. Okay. That's a florist deal. That's a florist deal? What's a florist deal? I don't know what that means. No, it's true. So because it's a share, and maybe that's what you're talking about. Because it's a share, I like to have groups of 4, and right now I have my last group is a group of 3, and so I need one more person to do it so that I have a full, you know, however many groups of 4. It's honest to goodness true. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Thank you for the drum roll. I'm going to put out some comments. See, what's wrong with me? I'm going to put out some brain. Y'all, my brain is so messed up. I'm going to put out some goodies. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. We have the Inked Occasions Paper Pumpkin Stamp Set. We did this yesterday. If you missed the Paper Pumpkin yesterday, such a beautiful Paper Pumpkin set. Anyway, I do have this set available. It is essentially a sentiment set with some little butterflies, which is super cute. So we have that available. Also, the Most Adored Designer Series paper that has gold foiling in it. We have the Melon Mambo and Granny Apple Green foil pack. There's 4 sheets in there of the foil. You can also get a D-size block from me for stamping. You can get your pick of 4 ink spots from the colors that I have available, and if you choose this one, I'll just text you that list. Also, there is the gold holly leaves. These have gold thread going through them. And finally, the little chiseler, which is not a Stampin' Up! Product. This is a company all its own. I buy them in bulk from the company. And I pass that savings on to you. So you guys can get these from me for just $2 a piece, as many as you'd like. Some people like to have them in one in their craft bag, one in their craft room, or they like to buy them for their friends. Any of those things are fine. Just let me know and I'm happy to send those to you. Okay, or you can get it free in the drawing. We're going to do one drawing live and one from our comment from last week. So I'm going to put this one over here for next week. We'll save that. So if you're watching live, that's great. That means you get 2 chances. But if you're watching this on replay, make sure you're commenting on the replay as well, because then you get in the drawing for the replay. Okay. So I'm going to grab the link from this video and pop it in random Facebook comment picker, which does my drawing for me. They do it for free too. It's amazing. So I love this website. So it's getting all the comments. It's thinking hard. I'm going to take a sip of tea while it's thinking. I don't know why that was so hard for it to think about that. And I'm going to hit start. And the names are flashing by. The names are flashing by. And the winner is Judy. Judy Johnson. Congratulations. Please pick a prize from your comment that was hi. That must have been your first comment. Okay. And I'm going to come over here to last week's video, which was the, that was our designer series paper charts that we did. So that was our craft organizing video. And I'm going to grab the link from that video and pop it in here. All right. And I'm going to hit start, get all the comments. It is really thinking hard today. All right, that's a lot of comments. And now I'm going to hit start. And the names are flying by. And the winner is Marcia Long. Congratulations, Marcia. Are you still on? Please pick a prize, both of you, and put it in the comments so that I can grab your prize here. And then if you missed what I was saying earlier, okay, you want a chiseler, Judy? Got it. All bagged up, ready to go. If you missed what I was saying earlier, today is Star Wars Day. So I have a May the 4th card for you. May the 4th card be with you. May the 4th be with you card. There we go. Wow. My brain. Don't miss it. I'm going to jump off. And then I'm going to jump right back on after Marcia tells me what she wants. And I'm going to do this card with you guys. So I'm hoping, all right, Marcia, it's yours. She wants the stamp set. It's yours. So I'm hoping that you guys will all jump back on with me and watch this really fun card that I made for you guys because it's awesome. All right, ready? Go to the bathroom, jump right back on. See you in a minute. Bye. God bless.